That my best friend. She a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no gonna dance.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Wet. trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride away. I'm at the I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, I need my rep is rinsed. I'm in the flow, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. There's a beat of pressure, make a go. If I hit it, it wins. Yeah, I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with the best. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat.
But the pro players, they have strict demands, and and this is our comp. This is a lot of Twitter. This is a lot of people who consider themselves like, 2K veterans and people who play the game like hours and hours every day. We are constantly kept in check by them to make sure that the game is skill-based and that you are rewarded if you understand the game of basketball, if you understand the 2K metas and all these things, and you're good on the sticks. So it's a constant balancing act, but I think we do a pretty good job. And 2K22, I think, has something for everyone. Just explore.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier, ready for action. Truly a sight to see, the stunning City Hall building here in historic Philadelphia, the site of our broadcast. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Grant Hill and Chris Webber, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
NBA technology.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, the dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And these 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Tobias Harris. Thibault comes in for Green. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Simmons. Now here's MP from deep three-point range. Thibault with the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter here. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
A minute 39 left to play in the first. Outside Milton. Clock at 6. Here's Korkmaz. Covered by MP.
Well, he's making his presence felt. I mean, you have to like seeing MP be so energetic on you.
And here's the fast break. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Milton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Embiid passes to Milton. Stolen by Mills. Fast break, Brooklyn. And MP with a basket on the assist by Brown.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Here's Milton. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Millsap. The fader. And the shot is good off the backboard. Embiid's got 9 points.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Now here's Millsap. Korkmaz pulls it in.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Thibault with it. Back to Korkmaz. Outside Milton. Six to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Embiid. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Nets leading by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And a finalist for the MVP in 2021, Joel Embiid continues to show he's hungry to improve.
You know, coming into this year, I just want to, take advantage of.
You know, Grant, for a long time, Embiid's conditioning was called into question.
Yeah, B.A., but not anymore. But I like his focus on staying fit. That could help him stay healthy in the future.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Bruce Brown is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's MP, then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Griffin in at the 5, down low.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
MP. That's his
and many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Durant, he's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for Brown. James Harden, he's checked in for MP. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Mills. 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Milton subbed in for Curry.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. MP outside. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 11 points.
Embiid, inside, he has all the tools. He sets height, power, tenacity.
Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And that one's good. Green.
Wow. Green looks eager to answer that last 3. I mean, his emphatic response, that speaks for itself.
Back to Mills. MP outside. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight with 1 on the clock. No good on the shot. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Harris. Thibault comes in for Green. And it's Curry in for Milton. Embiid passes to Curry. And it's good for 2. Curry's got 10.
Nice pass by Embiid. Smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
They've got Joel Embiid. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Drummond in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Drummond with the jam.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays more.
Pass to MP. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Griffin passes to Embiid. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid are outstanding in knowing when to go after blocks.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Harris is checked in for the Sixers. Shot clock at 6 to the middle. Here's Claxton. And yep, it's good. Claxton's got his second basket of the night.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Curry passes to Embiid. 50 seconds left in the third. And it's in there. Embiid's got 20.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped us this run.
Pass to MP. He tries for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry with it, and it's Mills picking him up. Embiid misses.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Fast break, Brooklyn, and Griffin slams it in.
He's crazy mobile in the open floor. When Griffith runs with purpose, he's capable of capitalizing in transition.
Outside Curry. Out left to the wing. Inside, here's Embiid. And they get it back. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. Looks like there was severe cramping in the thigh, involuntary muscle contractions, which they're trying to alleviate now. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
Well, and Ali, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. Patrick Mills out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the 3. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Brown. James Harden, he's checked in for MP. And Irving is subbed in for Mills.
Substitution on the court.
Harris finds Green. Here's Harris. Three-pointer. Hauled in by Brown. Pass to MP. From deep. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3. Now she
Welcome to NBA 2k22 Season 1, Call to Ball. First, who did you pick for your starter? If you're having second thoughts, each starter player you evolve completely will let you open that option pack one more time to pick another starter player.
If you collect and evolve all 5, you can collection complete the starter sub collection for an Emerald Phil Jackson coach card.
There are a couple other lifetime agendas you should take a look at to start your My Team. How about a diamond Luka Doncic?
For Luka's NBA 2K22 cover, there are 15 agendas to complete that.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. Good. I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Plumlee out there with Washington. And it's Hayward in at the 3. And looking at the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant.
Substitution.
Out there on the floor for the Nets. .137 left to play here in the first. Now here's Bouknight, guarded closely. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Kicks it out to MP. No good again that time.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Shoots a 3. Can't hit that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bouknight, no good. Now here's Mills, covered by Smith. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, that's what Mills gives you when he's on the floor, a dangerous shooter who can cause problems for the defense.
Here's Bouknight. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hornets lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, plenty of firepower. But Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort.
Now, it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, we've got Kelly Oubre. McDaniels is out there with Bridges. And it's Smith. And it's Bouknight in a 2-guard. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
Oubre with it, picked up by Brown. Here's Smith. That shot misses. Good defense by MP. Millsap finds MP. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Millsap and McDaniels with the block. In the corner, Smith with it. Passes to Bouknight. And they recover it. Back to Smith. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Bouknight with the bucket.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know,
Joe Harris has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got two of them to fall in that quarter. We come back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And MP subbed in for James Harden. The Hornets also changing it up. P.J. Washington, he's checked in from again. And it's Ish Smith in for Ball.
Cannot help but to love the court sense and the vision. That's a terrific find by MP.
The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. MP out there with Irving, and it's Brown in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Nets trail by 6. Now MP. Down low, here's Griffin, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Bridges, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Back to Washington. There's the dish to Bridges and taken away by Brown. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front officers question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
And, you know, passes like this help tie teams together. MP looking unselfish with that sweet dime.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Irving finds MP. to the paint. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Irving against Rozier. They need this. Lays it up and banks it in. Rozier's got 13 points.
Rozier has a really impressive offensive arsenal. He can beat you in a lot of ways.
And the shot goes in. Griffin's got the lead back up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Smith against MP. Here's Hayward, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand. Coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Washington in at the 5. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Hornets.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 3 from MP. And they'll get another chance. There's the 3. Another miss by MP. And here is Rozier. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money, she don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car, she don't need no lift in it. No, my girl gon' tip, now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. Look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep and my nut-lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a finicky, she gon' bring that on with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up because look, don't touch. And I'm back busting bands every time we link up. That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in it. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, if you need a I ain't dumb but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she's so bad that I just can't take.
Prove it.
And if you want to rep your favorite NBA team's current gear and franchise cards, then head to the Lifetime Agendas, where you can earn these by using cards from each NBA franchise.
Domination is still the best way to improve your collection, and each Evolution card gives your lineup that extra leg up on the competition.
And Triple Threat is where you want to be to earn prizes up the ever-expanding prize board and from the vault after wins.
Once you're
Terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting. Just about.
Hey, Brian, you could.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. In it forward, it's Brown Jr. and Hachimura. And it's Gafford in a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on. What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth, not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. And Griffin gets it to go.
I love how MP surveys the floor. He spots the open man and delivers it on time.
Washington trailing. Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
So it's Washington now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Neto. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He shoots a three. Outside for Harden. Back to MP. To the inside. And Griffin slams it in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And the Wizards shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Bryant outside. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So the Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Bertans checked in for Avdia. Beal against MP. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Paul Millsap.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
Harrell hits them both. The Nets have gone 7 of 16 so far. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Bertans. Pass to Beal. One second left. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. It's a tie ball game. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And he's one of the game's best closers. But to hear Kyrie Irving...
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Bruce Brown, Blake Griffin out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's MP in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. From deep, MP. And Bryant pulls it down. And the Wizards shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Nets with the lead.
Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
Here's Bertans. And that one's long.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Mills. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. You know, when it comes to Beal, his evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic, Doris.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite.
And there's Griffin. That's good. On the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Washington calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. Let's go! In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out. Changes for Brooklyn. Millsap, he's checked in for Aldridge. And MP subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Dinwiddie. Gafford, great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
On the court for Washington. Beal the off guard with Abdia at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's Abdia, guarded by Durant. And the basket by Hachimura. And now a 5-point Washington lead.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
From deep, MP gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 6 points.
I mean, what patience in the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. That one's good from Bradley Beal. He's got 13.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Millsap. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
Harden against Beal.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Dinwiddie outside. Let's go with a 3. Brooklyn with the board. Harden from outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
But what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion.
Substitutions on the court.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 12. And Washington with possession. We've got Patrick Mills, Nicholas Claxton out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's MP in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Beal. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, this is the sweet spot of Bradley Beal's game. That in-between, that mid-range jumper is money.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Bertans. Pass to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. He connects. So we see the Nets get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, that she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Is that my bestie in a taxi? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. You look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time. Now my friend, she been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep, got my nut lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. It's a finicky, she gon' bring that phone with the C like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just it up, it could look, don't touch. And I'm bad, bustin' bands every time we link up. That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in the. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend, if you need a, I ain't dumb but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her. Said, don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack. Get that, let them buckle. Give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main, she my day one. On my way, let you get celebrate, cause we the best.
October 16th.
And finally, Carmelo Anthony. Keep an eye on your agendas all season long and earn XP so that you can earn prizes from level 1 all the way to level 40, where Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony will meet you at the top.
There is so much to experience and do in my team.
And there's never a bad time to jump in. So get your collection started on the right foot, and we'll see you next.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.